Welcome! If you've seen the demo presentation, you already know what xPilot can do. It can be for Multiverse X what GitHub Copilot is for general-purpose development, but with the advantage of always having access to the latest ecosystem knowledge. It can reduce barriers to entry and development time. It can also help attract new developers, greatly reducing the learning curve and providing an easy way to discover the frameworks and tools, write code, and perform actions, all through natural language. As we know, learning new programming frameworks and tools can have a steep learning curve. Having great and up-to-date documentation, tutorials, and demos can help, but it still requires a lot of time and effort. This can present a barrier for new developers and teams to join the ecosystem. But now there is a new way. With the help of artificial intelligence and new coding tools, those barriers can be lowered considerably. Even for existing developers, the increase in productivity can be substantial. This is why we created xPilot, to accelerate development and easily onboard new developer talent. Through our research in AI developer tools, we realized how powerful this technology can be. But while large language models can perform well for general languages and frameworks, they are not well trained in specific and always evolving domains. We began with getting context information using the Model Context Protocol, information the model can use itself to think about solutions in the full project context, without any other tools that execute code on the user's computer, for enhanced security. xPilot is a VS Code extension that can be installed in any VS Code compatible IDE such as VS Code, Cursor, Windsurf, and others. It can already use the Copilot API, so there is no need for another AI provider API key or subscription if already using Copilot. It can also use any available AI provider from an already extensive list. It is based on a popular open-source VS Code extension named Cline that we used for the core functionality. We've adapted and customized it to provide context knowledge to the underlying model, starting with the Model Context Protocol. xPilot's design is centered around three main areas. 1. IDE integration, access to the full power of the VS Code-based IDE. xPilot can fully utilize all the available components of the IDE, such as workspace information, file creation and editing, source control, code linters, problems within code, terminal execution, and command outcome context. Integration with other extensions is also possible. 2. Direct LLM access. Being able to manage the system prompt allows xPilot to fully access and customize the model's power for the best possible use cases. New built-in tools and capabilities can be introduced rapidly with the advancements in AI models. 3. Extensibility. xPilot can use a wide range of extensibility options. For now, it uses the Model Context Protocol to access external data, leveraging the growing implementations in MCP servers. Any available technology that can bring in custom data can also be used, such as HTTP, APIs, static files, etc. Security. xPilot only uses MCP as an external source of plain text data. It doesn't need to run any MCP tool's code on the user's computer that could potentially introduce error-prone or malicious code execution without the user's consent. It details every action before executing it, and commands it determines to be executed are clearly shown and require user permission. All commands are executed in the IDE's terminal with clear execution outcome. It has a built-in checkpoint system based on Git that stores the state of the workspace before executing workspace-altering tools or commands. The user can return to any previous workspace state very easily, just by selecting the step to return to in the checkpoint history. Extensibility. xPilot uses MCP plain text resources by design, so any project team can provide their own set of instructions data very easily, leveraging already available documentation. Their domain-specific knowledge can be easily integrated through a built-in library managed in xPilot that can be automatically updated and used when needed, allowing for an ever-growing knowledge base. For example, the newly announced AI in the Multiverse X documentation could be accessed through an API, providing guidance directly in the IDE in the specific context the user is in. For now, we've implemented the initial context knowledge you can see being used in the demo. By extending these sources, the possibilities are endless. Cost of usage. Being able to use the GitHub Copilot API, it allows for the lowest cost currently available, either within the limits of the free tier or just $10 per month for the pro tier. Future developments. As the core knowledge base grows and becomes mature, it can be integrated directly in xPilot, optimizing the speed and cost of using it. Available information in the core knowledge base will not need to be accessed from external sources dynamically, saving time on data retrieval and improving model token usage by having the information already available for all tasks and requests. Today is just the beginning of what is possible. We are very excited about the potential to achieve autonomous development and operations tasks with the growth of the knowledge base. These are exciting applications that can leverage the full power of existing and future AI models for the entire Multiverse X ecosystem. Everyone is welcome to contribute to xPilot, either by expanding on the knowledge base for your projects or the core of the Multiverse X network and tools. We hope we got you just as excited as we are. Thank you for watching. For more information, you can follow xPilot AI on X. And remember, it's always time to build.